Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to move on to speeches. We ask you all please show a warm appreciation to the father of the bride.
Thank you. I did want to print it out, but we'd only got one ream of paper at home. I've got to miss the first bit because I thought we were reading these out before Snap, so I'll skip the bit about being peckish. I'm Andrew, I'm Jade's dad. Or to just under half of the room, you'll know me as Sticky. I'm the extremely proud and blubbery father of the bride, so please bear with me and my top lip while we fight our way through this. And no photos, please. My mascara may be running, and I've got a reputation to uphold. To begin with, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time and making the effort to be here today. Even 12 months on and a couple of cancellations from the original planned date, it's amazing to see how many friends and family can be dragged out on a Sunday afternoon with a promise of some free Snap and bubbly. I'd like to say a big thank you to Julie and Ray, Matt's mum and a partner, for helping out with the cake. And just, I should have you got your readers? It's near enough. What's a vowel between friends? And with Jade's beautiful dress, and to quote Jade, other girly stuff. On to Jade. Props, thank you. Oh, people are texting me, sorry. Pack it in. Jade made a big splash immediately upon entering the world. It was a water birth and she weighed quite a few pounds. No wonder that she's got rather fond of a dip in a hot tub whenever possible. She's grown into this beautiful bride, forged a path with her career, doing exactly what she pretty much knew she wanted to do from a young age. And whilst she may be fond of a nice long lie-in these days, as a child she was always more than happy to get up at 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning and go out for a blast with her dad and his mates in the car to Whitby, Dales, Peak District, Silverstone, Donington. And then in 2008, a big one. A week and a half driving around the Alps, a small group of people who have all gone on to become lifelong friends to us both, most of whom are here tonight. Yeah. Big up the Wyoke Massive. I won't bore you with all the stories of the 13-year-old and her pal Sean, who may have had a tipple or two too much in the pizza place, or the look on her face when a certain Swiss police officer informed her that he were taking her dad to prison. Or tell you the tale of her rather inappropriate miniskirt and t-shirt that she wore for a -5 degree temperature photo shoot in front of a frozen lake. It's a spot we revisited 10 years later on an anniversary trip, albeit on a much warmer day, and we recreated the same photo. Jade's enthusiasm for cars no doubt helped her with catching Matt's attention too. So turning to Matt. Thanks must go, I hope I've got names right this time. Thanks must go to Matt's parents, Julie and, is it Dale? Dole? For producing a genuinely nice chap who comes with the added bonus of being an extremely cheap night out. It's almost like having an Uber driver as a son-in-law, though without the Toyota Prius. And nowadays, a more comfortable boot than a Vauxhall Corsa. Especially handy when the conventional seats are all spoken for. I'll be handing over to you, Matt, shortly, but can I first ask you all to stand and raise a glass to the bride and groom, Jade and Matt. Jade and Matt. Nearly done.
Go on, Matt.
Hang on. That's me done. I'll pass the baton to Matt. He's a thoroughly decent, well-mannered chap, and for those of you who don't know him too well, please be assured that he will be standing up. He's not actually as far away as he may appear. And for anyone wanting a lift home at the end of this evening's festivities, he's offering a friends and family discount after 12 o'clock.
I'll get it. Right. Hey up. I did have a really long speech just ripping into everybody that were going to be having a dig at me, but as you can see from handwriting, Jade slipped me this just before I stood up. So we'll keep it clean. Firstly, thanks from both of us for coming. That's pretty much it, yeah. No, special thanks, all of you, for coming. To my mum, Roy, and my dad, for raising me to a level where somebody actually wants to marry me. Sticky, Tracy, Ella and Carl, for doing the same with Jade. Yeah. Thanks to Sean for being my best man. I'm sure I'll not be thanking you by the time you're done, like. We'll be having different words, won't we? But thanks for managing to add on to the ring for half an hour this morning. We're out sticking them on Facebook for sale so you can buy some more car parts.
I did think about it, it's all like them QVC stuff.
Thanks to the rest of my groomsmen for supporting me today, making sure I survived a night in Newcastle, because as it's been mentioned, I don't tend to drink that much, and it's safe to say a certain person made sure I drank quite a lot. Thanks to the bridesmaids, all look amazing. Got to say that, haven't you? Thanks for supporting Jade. Obviously, it's not been easy. I'll get to where it's not been easy in a minute, because there's more than you think. Very quickly, I'd like to thank Flower Girl, Page Boy, and Finley. We've got some presents back here for you. I'll come round. Hang on. Which one's which are they named, aren't they?
That's Finlay's, that's Layla's, and that one's Blazer's.
They're all going to be everywhere. So this one's for Finley.
Thank you.
One for Layla Pig. That's for you. And where's Blaze hiding? Blaze! It's for you, mate. Come here. What are you doing? Are you coming round? Where am I? Yeah. Thanks to Dan and Ryan for looking after the girls for us and making sure they behaved. You're welcome. Obviously last, something I did right, look. Thanks to Jade, my wife.
Finally.
You won't believe it when I say it, but for doing literally everything. I did try and help. I did. I did try and help, but whenever I got involved, it went wrong. something one allowed to come in tonight who will back me up on. I did book the registrars half an hour late. So that's partly why I had nothing to do with anything. I know you'll carry on looking after me. So thanks for that as well. I'll pass you over to Sean. I might regret it, I might not. We'll find out. Take it away. I managed, right.
I've got my speech. Don't laugh yet. They say the best man's speech should last as long as the groom in bed. Thank you all for coming. You have to bear with me. It's a lot longer than theirs is, and hang on. Bear with me. It's all creased up. Hang on. Right, hang on. I've got it. I'm trying not to mess this up, because Matt says if I do a good job, I can be the best man at his next wedding as well. I'm sure all you lads will agree that today is a sad day for all single men. There's another beautiful lady is snatched off the singles list. And ladies, I'm sure all you'll agree that today will pass without much of a ripple. Matt has specifically asked me not to mention his previous girlfriends. So that'll cut this by about 3 minutes short. 3 seconds short, sorry. I first heard of Matt when my wife said, "Sean, you have to meet Jay's boyfriend. You'll get on so well. He loves cars too." I said, "Oh great, what car's he got?" "A Punto." I did start noticing him around a little bit after that. He was very hard to miss in his clapped-out, bent, rattle-can sprayed Punto, with his favourite super dry coat on, with his collar way past his ears. He finally did himself a favour though, and he wrote it off for the second time. He then upgraded to a Corsa. I'm not sure what happened to that one, he probably wrote that off as well. We shouldn't have... Stop talking, Lauren, come on mate, I'm doing a speech here. I'm sure he probably wrote that off as well, which wouldn't have been so bad since he decided to have some huge, horrible yellow stripes stuck all around front end to cover all bad paintwork. Thanks to Jay's dad, yeah. Instead of having it painted like any normal person would. It paid for your wages, I suppose, yeah. I can't remember what happened to that car, but it soon got replaced with another black Corsa, which he managed to write off from his bedroom. He's had a few knockabout cars in between then and now. I think he even stooped to a 306 at that point. After messing about with a few shitters, so I've had a few whiskies, I can swear. He bought himself a Vauxhall Astra, which has been paying off for the last 26 years. In that time, he polished it 113 times and had the front end painted 92 times. He was becoming obsessed with flawless paint. One year, we were heading down to a car show. When we met up with Pat? Our lass's grandma. When we met up with Matt, hang on, bear with me. When we met up with Matt, he turns up, shiny black Astra, all polished, and to stop the nice new front paint on the front end from getting mucky, he decided to wrap the whole thing in sticky tape. First thing I said was, "Matt, that's going to pull all the paint off." Every time I checked in rear view mirrors, it looked like I was being followed by an half-wrapped mummy with bits of tape flying everywhere the faster we went. And as I said, it took all paint weight. So back it went for respray number 93. After he'd finished wasting all his money on the world's most expensive Astra, he finally got the car of his dreams. the car he always talked about, a Corsa VXR, which he kept for 3 minutes. In his short ownership, he had another Matt moment, and he removed the reg plates and put on some static reg plates. Jade said, they're going to fall off, Matt. Matt was very angry at this and went on to explain how powerful of a force static can be. Turns out it weren't that powerful, because when they went home, reg plates were on his driveway. After a few cars, he now seems settled on a car named after a sexually transmitted disease. A Focus STD. Anyway, that's enough about Matt's poor taste in cars. Let's talk about his job history. There was a song written about Matt's early working life. It was called The Fast Food Song. Which I'm sure we'll all hear later on. After a few years of getting us various discount at various restaurants, he became very selfish and decided to go into car parts at Jaguar in Donny. After this, he moved to Ford in Barnsley. Finlay, be quiet, mate. Jaguar in Donny. Hang on. Sorry. Car parts in Barnsley. The most important detail about this move is Matt's accent. Since working in Barnsley with Tom, there was nothing more to use phrases like, I can't speak. Now, this is a very important conversation starter in Barnsley. When you say things like, I can't speak, folk will say, oh, they're from Barnsley and all. I am, Oh, where they're from? Well, I was born and bred just on outskirts of Barnsley, just on outskirts of town. All right, Witchen, Ackworth. Oh, hang on, that's double-sided. Hang on, I'm on my side. Anyway, moving on. When Matt's not writing off cars or pretending to be 1940s Barnsley, there's nothing Matt and Jade love more than to sit down, relax, and binge watch the favourite programme, Star Trek. It's no secret that Matt and Jade are diehard Trekkies. Sometimes you'll spot figures of Darth Skywalker around the house. This made me laugh, but I'd had a drink when I writ it. Matt's even got t-shirts with Hans Polo on and PCSO3PO. He's even got a cute little man bag with D2R2 on that he brought along on the stag do, much to our amusement. When they're not binge watching Trek Wars, Matt's other hobby is to spend endless hours on his beloved Xbox. You're ruining it, you're killing it. I think Matt and Jade have recently taken up DIY as well. Just before we came here, last night at bowling, Matt told me they can't wait to get home, get the wedding out of the way, and do some screwing and banging. I don't know if they're building a shed, I'm not sure. So, stag do. So Matt picked Connor and me up from my house. He heads towards motorway. Matt drives straight past Limpack, turning to M62. I thought maybe he's getting off at Escape. No, gets to Ponty, sat-nav's telling us to go all around town centre. I told Matt something's definitely wrong. But he was adamant it was right. He was just avoiding traffic, so we'll have updates. 50 minutes we were in Ponty. 50 minutes we were in Ponty. It finally took us out of Ponty, past A1 again, through Ferry Bridge and on into Sherburn. That's right, yeah. When we get into Sherburn, it took us round country lanes and again drove us straight past A1 junction. At this point, Matt also had his doubts. Turns out Jade had been using Matt's car and had set the sat-nav to avoid motorways. So we're saying a 4-hour journey to Newcastle. It takes me 1 hour and 15 in a truck. Right, hang on, I've lost where I am now. I didn't write that down. We finally gets up to Newcastle. Got lost. Did a few circles and a bit of bird spotting. Well, I did a bit of bird spotting. Matt were driving. Then Matt decided, I didn't really. Matt decided to race some lad in a Vauxhall Astra, which took us up the one way, filter lane, in a massive circle at the other half of Newcastle. But we did win race, didn't we? Yeah, that's all I did. We won race. Then the highlights of the night was when some lass was trying to dance with Matt, and he tried to awkwardly push her away. At this point, she leaned into Matt and said, "It's okay, I'm gay too." That tickled me. Let's look at this. We've had a good few piss-ups over the years. As a foursome, usually resulting in me and Matt spooning on the sofa, taking it in turns to be sick. Other times, me and Jade would get up early, get wrapped up on the sofa, get a brew, and stick a film on because our other halves refuse to get up after they've had a drink. Occasionally, Jade would be the one suffering from the night before, and you've never seen such a pitiful sight until you've seen Jade crying into a bowl of beans at breakfast. There's many a drunken tale and many stories over the years we've shared as friends, but I don't have the time to tell you about Matt falling out of the hot tub blind drunk. Not a long time ago, but COVID's been here for the last 2 years. You know. All the time Matt ran towards the hot tub, slipped and slid the entire length of the decking before coming to a stop when he hit the side of the tub. At least Matt can blame this on the alcohol, unlike Jade, who has to be the clumsiest person I've ever met. It's alright, Jade, that's it. I ain't spoke about you dropping bottle on your toe and breaking it, or falling in mud in your red coat. Before I wrap up, I'd like to share a few words of wisdom with Matt. So never go to bed on an argument, always stay up and argue. The best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. Always remember these few words. Yes, you're right, Jade. Always remember women are meant to be loved and not understood. And never, ever get on the wrong side of your mother-in-law. Especially not Ella, because the anagram of mother-in-law is woman Hitler. I'd like to say how lucky you are, Matt. Today you'll leave here having gained a wife that's warm, loving, caring, a wife that's funny and beautiful. And Jade, how lucky you are to be leaving here today having gained a gorgeous dress and a lovely bouquet of flowers. I can't read this bit. Oh, it's pretty funny. I asked Jade's mum what she thought to Jade marrying Matt. And she said, it only seems 2 minutes since she was going to bed sucking on a dummy. Funny how history repeats itself. I'm no good at soppy bits, but over the past decade or more, Matt and Jade have definitely enriched our lives with their friendship. And it's fair to say they will be our friends for life. They're the perfect couple, and we can all agree that Jade looks absolutely stunning, as always, and Matt's scrubbed up all right and all. On that note, can we all raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Cleland?
To Matt and Jade. Don't make them all, it's way out.
No, that's it, don't worry, I've cut it down, sorry.